man. Oh man. Oh man. Hold on. Let me fix that. Right there. Okay, well, that was a bad way to start off the video. Okay. The camera fell down. But yeah, I know y'all niggas wondering why this nigga sound like Gucci, man, and Bugatti shit. Cause my nose runny, you know what I'm saying? You know how it is in the morning when you first wake up. But like, I was just scrolling down on YouTube just then, and I seen this video. It says how Michael Jordan almost killed Jamal Crawford. Nigga, I can't read. It says how Michael Jordan almost had Jamal Crawford killed. That's crazy stuff, bro. That's real interesting. I want to know, like, cause this dude Jamal Crawford, he's like the best center in the league right now. You know, snake. That's a lot, but yeah, though. You feel me, though? Gang. Let's go ahead and get into this video, though.
Jamal Crawford has had quite the entertaining NBA career. He's finally found a home with the LA Clippers, soon to be the team he's been with longer than any other once he begins his new 3-year, $42 million contract this upcoming season.
Good.
Crawford hasn't always had this kind of stability though, and as he's grown older and matured over the course of his career, he's learned many valuable lessons along the way. What you may or may not know is that during his earliest days in the league, Crawford got swept up into gambling, which almost led to his death. But don't worry, I don't blame you for not knowing this. That's why I'm here. I show you guys the things the NBA doesn't. Now I know some of you may be thinking, this has nothing to do with the NBA at all, so why am I even talking about it? But just imagine, what if Jamal Crawford was actually killed? What if the 3-time NBA 6th Man of the Year was murdered? Would it affect the NBA? I think it would. Not only that, but I actually find it kind of interesting to know so much about a player we love to watch in the NBA. So without further ado, go grab yourself some popcorn and a cold drink as I tell you the story of the time Jamal Crawford was almost killed. Welcome to NBA Insider.
NBA Insider. Shout out to NBA Insider.
Jamal Crawford has had and still is having a long and enjoyable career in the NBA. Many fans know him as the Los Angeles Clippers star 6th man and the man with one of the most lethal crossovers. However, what we don't know is the struggles he has faced to get to where he is now. Jamal Crawford has been through a lot in his 16-year NBA career. One example goes back to his rookie days when he used to play for the Chicago Bulls. This was long before he became a 3-time NBA 6th Man of the Year. He once bet so much money in a game of craps betting with Michael Jordan and other professional gamblers that he received death threats for money he owed, like legit death threats. When you woke up today, you might not have been expecting to watch a video showing that Crawford used to gamble with Michael Jordan and that he once received death threats.
That's crazy.
Now you know. Here's a more in-depth look in how it happened. In the 2000 NBA draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers selected Jamal Crawford as the 8th pick in the first round and immediately traded him to the Chicago Bulls, the team Michael Jordan, his childhood idol, made world famous in the 1990s. During the summer of 2001, while Michael Jordan was thinking of returning to the league to possibly play for the Bulls, Jordan had asked Jamal Crawford to be his teammate for pickup games at the Hoops the Gym, an athletic club in Chicago. Obviously, Jamal accepted the invitation considering Jordan was his basketball idol, and of course the two never lost a single game. However, the story begins when things got interesting one day after the pickup games had come to an end. Typically, a group of Jordan's friends and associates would go next door to Michael Jordan's restaurant called 160 Blue after playing some basketball. Some of these friends included Ray Allen and Antoine Walker. There, the restaurant was set up with card tables throughout the room and a corner meant for shooting dice. In between his first and second year in the league, Crawford went to 160 Blue and played craps. On this specific night, Crawford had $2,000 in cash on him. After a while, he was holding almost $10,000. That was before he lost it all. It got to the point where Jamal was betting money he didn't have with a group of professional gamblers who didn't like to hear the phrase, "I'll pay you later." Regardless, he still decided to play with them while thinking his chances of winning were high. What he didn't realize was the damage the game would eventually cause to his bank account. As the evening went on, NBA superstar Ray Allen joined the game. He presented brand new cash and began to play. Crawford bet some more money on his turn and lost again. The two kept on going all night long. Both Crawford and Ray Allen's losses began to pile up, so much so to the point that Ray Allen had to borrow tens of thousands of dollars from Michael Jordan. Over a 2-day span of gambling with Jordan, Jamal lost roughly $100,000. You know how much money that is? Oh my god. Witnesses of the game claimed that Crawford lost several $100,000 and Ray Allen lost even more. For Ray Allen, a couple $100,000 wasn't a problem, seeing as he was drafted 5 years earlier in '96, so the money was there. But for a 21-year-old Crawford, considering that he was still on his rookie contract, that was quite a bit of money. Anyways, the night ended and everyone went went their separate ways knowing what money was owed. A couple days later, Aaron Goodwin, Crawford's agent at the time, received a phone call from someone looking to settle his debt with one of the gamblers. The conversation went as follows. Okay, what does he owe? Jamal is good for it. No, you don't understand. If he doesn't pay now, these guys will kill Jamal. Kill Jamal? He's an NBA player. He gets paid as soon as the season starts. Give me the dude's number. Crawford's agent, fearing for the star's life, was able to work out a payment plan with the gambler. He resolved the situation so no more threats were delivered, literally saving Jamal's life. Even though Crawford didn't end up being murdered, it definitely put enough fear into him to force him into changing his ways. 15 years later, Crawford says he has never shot dice or gambled outside a legitimate casino since that night. A lot of growth has happened since that day, both in terms of Crawford's ability as a player to his decision making off the court as a professional. One that's a little more careful with money at that. He emphasized that learning from mistakes and making the correct decisions has been important for him over the years. Jamal Crawford swore he didn't lose that kind of money and said he never heard the story about his life being threatened, but he doesn't deny getting in way over his head, which led to a humiliating moment. Also, rather than losing $100,000, Crawford still suffered a heavy financial loss, giving away his new 2001 Mercedes-Benz S-Class 430. At the time, that was a car that everyone wanted. Before he handed over the keys, he opened the trunk of the car and took out his basketball. To this day, many people blame Michael Jordan for the near-death experience of Jamal, but even he himself claimed full responsibility, knowing that at the end of the day, he made the decision. Imagine if I was older and had a lot more money. The trouble I could have gotten myself in. I'm glad it happened then, Crawford said of his then 21-year-old self. It's just a blip now, another learning experience. For me, my entire existence in the NBA has been about becoming a better decision maker. It's safe to say that Jamal Crawford will be incredibly grateful for the stability he has with the LA Clippers now. And that's how Jamal Crawford was almost killed gambling with Jordan. Now, to be honest, I'm a legit fan of basketball. I play it in real life and I watch it as well. So when I saw the story of Jamal Crawford and his near-death experience, it came to me as a shock because I always admired his ball handling abilities and humbleness. I just felt you guys would like to hear about it. After all, there's so many stories and facts in the NBA that many people don't know about. Like, did you guys know many players' jersey numbers have a meaning behind them, or that Blake Griffin had a brother who played for the Phoenix Suns? I don't know, I just feel like if I enjoy something for myself, you guys should have the chance to enjoy it as well. After all, you guys are my subscribers and amazing ones at that. So if this video didn't stand out to you, I completely understand. But if you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. Also, let me know whether or not you guys would like to see more NBA stories like this, or if you have any other ideas in mind in the comment section below. I'm also considering doing what if videos, so let me know your opinions. Your comments really help me out. Until next time, thanks for watching NBA Insider.
Hey, I knew it was Tony Montana. Hey, yeah though. Yeah, that's pretty much it, but that's crazy though. Like, I never knew that. Like, but like, honestly, I don't know how you titled the video. How Michael Jordan, it's not Michael Jordan's fault. It's really Jamal Crawford's fault. Cause you gambled all that money, bro, in your rookie year. But I did not know that this dude was drafted to the Cleveland Cavaliers. He played for the Bulls. This dude is like, he's an NBA thought. Now but you know what the NBA thought is when you go to every team, like Shaq and Nate Robinson. Who else was like that? I don't know, man. Comment all the NBA thoughts in the comment section. You already know. But like, I'm gonna leave this video in the link, and I'm gonna leave the link to this video in the description. You know what I'm saying? I had to get that word out. You already know. But like, shout out to NBA Insider. You know what I'm saying? For the good video, good content. I was just scrolling. I was like, oh my god, yeah, is this serious? I thought it was like some 2K gameplay or something like that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm out. You already know. I'm out of here, guys.